gosh.
Yo, did you think? Yo, I'm telling you guys, I'm ready to go when you are. So whenever you guys are ready to go, we can go.
We're live.
Oh,
We're
this is
vibing.
live. We're live right now.
We're vibing.
Oh, snaps! We're live. Oh, hey guys, how we doing today?
Gosh. Go ahead. I'm doing great, bro. I'm doing great. Great weekend.
Matt, how are you doing today, Matt?
Yo,
Are you tired of being verbally assaulted? I can give you a phone number to call.
There we go. Here comes the
I
hate.
am. I
Here comes
am
the hate.
actually. Hurts my feelings, you know.
Ba, 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 ba. Ah! Look
Anyways,
at him.
we're out here, you know what I'm
I'm
saying, doing
mad.
great
I'm
things.
mad. I should have put mine. He put his. He put for all the dog. I'm done.
Welcome to another episode.
That's your
All
phone?
right, check it. Welcome to the Final Save Pod. Yeah, we doing. Getting all this out. Yo, we about to start screwing. Stopping all the drives. Getting it hot. I don't know what to say, but I'm not going to stop. Jay, get
Go.
it.
Get it going.
I'm not going. We're going. Let's go. So another episode of the Final Say Pod. You know what I'm saying? We just out here goofing. You know, this is an episode for all the dogs. What can we say? You know, chilling. If y'all got anything to say it now.
Feel great, man. It's a great weekend of sports. We're getting closer. College football playoffs is around the corner, and we got them championships this week.
I hope Georgia beats y'all. Um,
What a piece of trash!
Who do y'all play? Who do y'all play this weekend?
I think we play. I think we blew out the West Virginia. That's who we blew out. It was a crazy blowout.
Are y'all playing this weekend?
Uh, I think so.
Who? I didn't know y'all made the Big 12 championship.
Oh man, it's just a lot of stuff we don't know. You know, I don't even know why we have you on the pod. To be honest with you, sometimes I just wonder, like, yo, let me take over the reins. You know, give me the
Who
script.
would want? I'd be more than happy for you to do it.
Give me the script. Let me do my thing, right? You know, hell, people like it when I talk more and you
You
guys
know
talk
what?
less.
All right, bet. Say less. All right,
Oh,
guys.
what?
First one up. This is a good one. We're gonna get into college, guys. College football is
NCAA,
among us.
NCAA, NCAA.
NCAA. Here we come. Here we go, boys. Are you ready?
We're
Get
ready.
it
We're
going.
ready. Let's go. Let's go.
All right. Michigan upsets number 2 Ohio State 13-10. Does Ryan Day deserve the blame? We'll go to
Absolutely
you
not.
first,
Absolutely,
Jake.
absolutely. Let me tell you why, Matt. Let me tell you why.
Oh,
Okay.
okay, go. I'm cooking.
There was so much on the field antics before that. Ohio State came out trying to do all this stuff, trying to play big ball, act like they were something tough. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where they lost all their momentum. They got maced. They got what else did they get? They got maced. They got pushed. They got stuff thrown at them, and I think that's where they lost the momentum. Ryan Day absolutely deserves this loss. He could have been like Steve Sarkisian and told him, "Hey, y'all stay back. There's no need to do this kind of stuff," you know. But instead, he let him go, and that's exactly where they lost the game. Was in the beginning of the game. When you start doing on the field antics, your play better back up what you were trying to do before that, and it didn't happen.
Did
And
their defense play well?
I'll let Matt finish why it didn't happen, but that's all I wanted to say. Go ahead, Matt. Take it away.
Thank you, Juan. Listen, how do you not beat this Michigan team?
No Jim Harbaugh.
No Jim Harbaugh, not even a quarterback that was recruited to Michigan. He's a walk on. No one's ever heard of him before. I haven't heard of him. Juan, have you heard of him?
No, sir, I haven't.
Running back situation. Their best running back didn't even do well this past game. It was a backup running back that did really well. You can't keep losing these games. This was Ohio State written all over it. I think they were favorited by like what, 14 points? It was a bad loss by Ohio State. It was embarrassing. It was at the shoe. Ryan Day, I've said it time and time after again. I already know where Jake's going with this. You know, his other head coach that he gobbled is out of the playoffs. So now he's got to go to another head coach to gobble on. It's embarrassing.
I just speak truth.
I'm going to say this very clearly. If Ohio State does not win the national title this year, Ryan Day deserves to get fired. Absolutely.
Oh, you tripping, bro? What the hell?
Hold
Makes
on.
no sense.
Hold on.
Expectations for this team, Jake, is
Their
to
defense played well, yes or no?
their offense didn't though, Jake.
Absolutely. I blame
All I
one.
heard from you was what's that quarterback's name again? You
Will
were
Howard.
you were raving about him, say he's gonna do his thing. He's gonna show up to at Michigan. He's gonna do all these things.
I
He didn't
think
do
you have hate
shit.
on them because what they did to that Indiana team you were raving about the
I
week
have no
before.
hate against Ohio State
Okay.
whatsoever.
Well, let me add this in and tell you why they lost. I believe if anybody deserves the blame, I believe you need to blame this on Chip Kelly. Let me tell you why. I didn't understand the offensive game plan from the get-go. This was a piss poor offensive game plan. I think they were trying to run the ball whenever they have better wide receivers. Their corners on Michigan is straight terrible. It was just a bad offensive game plan. The
They
thing I
didn't
know
even have
about,
their starting corners.
well, all I know is Ryan Day usually lets his coordinators coordinate. That's the only thing I can ever throw against Ryan Day. So Chip Kelly,
Hang on. So you're putting all this loss, all the blame on Chip Kelly, but
offensively,
you give all the praise to Ryan Day every other game. So shouldn't Chip Kelly get all that
because the
praise on the
defense
other
usually plays
games?
that well. Because the defense usually plays well, which it did, and usually they win the game. Did you notice that Indiana couldn't score over 13, 14 points? There's a reason why. He did the same thing again. Here's the main point.
The defense plays well, huh?
Will Howard. Go ahead, look up your stats. That's fine. Will Howard will play better. Juan, I don't know if you know this, bro, but is Ohio State eliminated from the playoffs? What happened, Juan? Did I miss something? Or are they still in the playoffs right now? Oh, they're still currently in. There's no worry for them. This was a blimp in the road. They still could be favorites to win the Natty. I would still be afraid of them if I'm Texas, if I'm a Georgia team, if I'm even a Tennessee team. You don't want to see this team, Oregon. Come on, man. I
See,
think
whenever
now
they
more than
actually have comp team, bro, they drop 32 on their heads.
all I'm saying is yeah. You're talking about the only game they lost other than this one?
I mean, that's the only
game you can find?
That's the only comp team that they've seen so
That's
far.
fine. And absolutely, Ryan Day, I blamed on that day. But that's fine. We can go
No,
back in
you
the stats.
didn't.
We can go back. We have it in the archives. We can go back on them on our YouTube page.
Once
As
again,
I'm
Jake
saying,
lying to prove his point.
no lies at all. As I was
This
saying,
pod's all about, Jake.
Ryan Day
to make it about?
Ryan Day does not get the blame whenever his defense played well. Ryan Day, their offense was horrific. Chip Kelly, bro, they brought you in for a reason. This offense should have been 10 times better than what it's been. That should have been, I don't know what Chip Kelly was trying to do, but it was not playing. It was not playing hard-nosed football and throwing the ball all over them where Michigan is weak at the most. So, yes, I would put in a scale of 1 to 10, if that's worrisome, I'd put a 6 right now. They still make the playoffs. And honestly, I think any team that wants to see Ohio State is a little dumb because I still think they would win at least not one but two playoff games if when they do play in the playoffs. Just call them spade a spade.
Why are you saying that? Like you're putting all the credit to him because his defense played well. He's not even a defensive head coach.
I think he let Chip Kelly run the offense this
He's
year.
an offensive
There's a
fixer.
reason I know, but he grabbed Chip Kelly for a reason. I think he gave the reins to Chip and said, "You do your thing."
But you said earlier that the reason why you don't put any blame on him is because his defense played well. He has nothing to do with the defense.
I think he lets his coordinators coordinate, and his defense did well. His coordinators coordinate.
So how
and
can
Chip
you put
Kelly
the blame or even give
did
credit
terrible.
on him?
Huh?
How can you give credit to him or how can you put blame on him whenever
Because I've seen his defense been
apparently to
consistent this whole time.
He's done well, that's not him though. That's his defensive coordinator.
But at the same time, he's the head coach for that. Chip Kelly, I think should.
So
if you want anybody fired after this season,
right there. Hang on, he's the head coach for that, right? So he should get the blame for the offense. No,
Chip Kelly should be fired by the end of this
that
season if he
no
does not
sense,
do anything
Jake.
more.
You're so inconsistent.
There's no inconsistency.
That's inconsistency right there, bro. What are you talking about? Right
Please
there.
tell me how.
What do you mean?
He brought in Chip Kelly.
Hold on. Credit. You give him.
Let's
credit.
go back a year prior.
Give him credit for his defense, but he doesn't have nothing to do with this defense. But you don't put any
Last year,
blame on the offense. You
and I
just said it
bring it
yourself,
a year
bro.
out.
That he lets his coordinators do all the work.
Last year, he got killed for the offense. Yes or no? When they lost to Jim Harbaugh in Michigan. So in the offseason, he says, look, I'm going to give it to a guy who made – who was that? Who was Chip Kelly just the head coach of? Weren't they was it
Chip
UCLA?
Kelly hasn't been relevant since his Oregon Ducks
He
days.
no. He took UCLA pretty far.
What?
He overachieved with that
There's a
team.
reason why he got fired, Jake. If he overachieved with
He
UCLA,
overachieved
then
with
why
that
did he
team
get
in general.
fired?
I think they didn't just renew his contract. I don't think he got fired.
That's called a firing, sir. I don't
Oh, okay. So he grabs Chip Kelly and he says, Chip Kelly, here you go. And literally, Chip Kelly played piss poor against a rival team.
Jake, let me give you some stats, bro. All right, call me
Okay, go ahead.
Canteen real quick. In his bowl, his
Call
record
me
in
Canteen.
bowl,
What a shot.
in his record in bowl games, he's 2-4. In the college football playoffs, he's 1-3.
How long has he been playing for Ohio State?
And Ohio State has big expectations.
How long has he been at Ohio State for?
6 years? 5 years?
It'd be like 5 years, right? How long did it take Jim Harbaugh to win finally a chip?
Jim Harbaugh. You do know Ohio State gets
I'm just saying, hey, can you answer that question for me?
You do know Ohio State gets better recruits.
All I know is Jim Harbaugh got the grace to wait 9 to 10 years practically to win finally a natty. Give my boy Ryan Day some time. That's all I'm asking.
No, sir.
Give him the same amount of grace and time.
Whenever you're 1-3 in the college football playoffs, bro, you haven't amounted to anything. I'm sorry, sir. If you lose in this college football playoffs this year, you have got to go.
He's been there since 2018.
He's been there since 2018. Now go look up how long Jim Harbaugh was there at Michigan.
You're
since
comparing
2013,
one
2014?
situation to another situation.
Oh, stop. No. I'm bringing one good head coach to another head coach and give him the grace.
Jim Harbaugh got the grace. You think every other head coach deserves that grace?
I believe if Urban Meyer never gets caught up on what he got caught up with, Jim Harbaugh doesn't even win a chip because he could never get past Urban Meyer. So give Ryan Day his time. Let him finish off what he does.
Give Ryan Day his time whenever he couldn't even beat a Harbaugh-less Michigan team.
There were many times where Michigan was a favorite in the mid-2018, 2019 seasons and failed. Don't do that.
If Ohio State gets bounced in the first round, still no.
Then we have something to talk about, but they will not.
2015 to 2023.
Yes. So give him that time. Give him that time. That's all I'm asking. Give him his time, please. That's all I'm asking.
That's
all I'm asking, guys.
Harbaugh coached the Wolverines, leading them back-to-back Big Ten championships in college football playoff appearances in 2021 to 2022.
And he never won the chip until the last time.
Yep.
The final last one. Give Ryan Day his time, please. That's all I ask. If he loses in the first round, let's talk.
His time. 6 years isn't enough after never winning something in Ohio State standards. Because Michigan, hang on. I'm about to cap everything you just said. Michigan was a dog shit team whenever Jim Harbaugh took it over. Ohio State was the complete opposite of a dog shit team.
When's the last time Urban Meyer won a chip for Ohio State?
2017, 2016.
Okay.
2015 maybe.
And how long did it take Urban Meyer to build up that team? It took him some time.
Did it take time?
It took a little bit of time, Matt. All I'm saying is that's Urban Meyer, who is a legend in college football. Give Ryan Day his time. That's all I ask. Give him his time. That's what I ask of you. And if he's out the first round, we can have this conversation again. But if he ends up whooping,
he became the head
2012
coach
to 2018.
And when did they win the Natty?
It took 5 years for a legend head coach. For a legend.
Did he win the Natty?
2017, right?
So he won the Natty in 2014. He became the head coach in 2012. So it took 2 years. Hey, Jake, to your standards, bro, he should already been fired 4 years ago, bro.
No.
4 years
That's
ago,
a legend.
he should have been fired.
That's a legend,
no,
Matt.
Jake, once again, Jake lies to prove his point.
No, I lie.
You just did. It took Urban Meyer 6 years to do it.
What I'm
No,
saying is it
Jake,
took him
quite
time.
the opposite, bro. It took him 2 years for what you just said. Ryan Day should have been
Absolutely.
fired 4 years ago.
If Jim Harbaugh gets his grace, give Ryan Day his. That's what I
Get outta
say.
here. Like
Urban
I said,
Meyer's a
I'm
legend.
going to take that logic and throw it in your face. Michigan was a dog shit team. Ohio State was the complete opposite.
You have to build it. You have to build.
You
Give
build.
him
He didn't have
grace.
to build anything, bro. He just has to put a hat on it, bro. He just put the cherry on top. That's all he had to
He is
do.
a hater on him. You know what? He's gonna regret this if Ryan Day's in the national championship.
Harbaugh had to get the eggs. He had to get the milk. He had to get the sugar. He had to get everything, bro. All fucking Ryan.
I know
Day had to do was
this.
put the
He went
fucking icing.
He went like 5 straight years getting his ass whooped to Urban Meyer. That's all I know. I remember that.
The funny thing is, bro, we're talking about Ryan Day.
I know, but what I'm saying is give Ryan Day his time too to build.
Look at Michigan's team compared to Ohio State's team all those years.
Absolutely. But Chip Kelly is a big reason why they lost to that day on Saturday. That was the reason.
T-shirt, man. Absolutely.
Okay.
Gosh.
Hey, put a line on the t-shirt, please.
Hey, yo, so
Yeah, something, bro.
We'll come back to this. Hold on, Juan. Before we go next, we'll come back to this if they are literally at least in the semifinals or the finals. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't know if y'all have ever seen it, but there's a movie back in the day. It's called Liar Liar.
Yeah.
And my birthday's coming up, and I'm gonna wish Jake just would not tell a lie for just one whole day.
Great movie. Bad actor. Go ahead. Next one.
Sorry.
Go next one. Go next one.
Texas. Texas takes down the so-called rivalry of number 20 Texas A&M 7-7.
So-called rivalry is crazy.
Finish it. Well,
I'll say this.
Nope.
Well, first off, I know this. Did what's his name give you 2 touchdowns? I know you had him in that Quinn. This is now or never. We want that bye week. If you lose to Georgia this coming up week, it will be in our mental. So you cannot lose this weekend. Great dub against Texas A&M. It was a very it showed you who was better in the trenches, honestly. We kept getting to A&M, and at the opposite time, we knew how to run the ball and kill the clock to finish the game out. Once we went ahead, great game plan. Steve Sarkisian is top 2, not 2 in college football right now. I believe he's the best head coach right now, especially if he does what he does, what I expect him to do this coming up weekend. As for A&M, do they even have a chance to now make the odds? Or are they out now? They're out.
They're out.
Okay, so congrats, Texas. Great dub. Great dub. What you got?
Great dub. Steve Sarkisian proving that the SEC is nothing but a bunch of bums.
Oh, yep. I agree with that.
First year in the SEC.
Year 1 in.
SEC championship. What do you know? This is what we do. Hey, we left that so-called sorry-ass Big 12, in the rearview mirror. We're playing with the big boys, and we showed with the big boys.
Put our flag in. We put our flag on them.
No,
on every
didn't.
damn team
No, you
in the
didn't.
SEC.
No.
I do agree with you, Jake. If we do lose against Georgia, it will be bad because that's all we're going to be thinking about. Man, we just can't beat fucking Georgia. I hope we don't see them in the playoffs. We have to beat Georgia to keep it going, keep the momentum going.
That's with them going 8 overtimes. I think we have an advantage. Those boys run the field all day.
Well, Georgia guys, you know what I'm saying?
Kind of like their advantage in a way because it's in Atlanta. So
yeah,
more of a home game for Georgia. But
time to be physical right back. If we don't make the mistakes and give them short field, by the way, I told you Quinn played bad that game. That was bad.
He did not.
Stop doing that.
He played great in the first half. I do agree with you. He kind of downplayed in the second half.
What do you mean he played great? The boy got benched practically at one point in time.
He never got benched.
What? Arch Manning came in for a couple of series.
And guess what he did? He ran the ball like Arch Manning does. He came for one series. It wasn't even a series. It was like a play. And he scored a touchdown. It was.
You better go rewatch that. As I was saying,
once again, Jake's lying to prove his point.
On Georgia's game,
On Georgia's game, Arch Manning came for like 2 plays, and it was a run.
You better go rewatch that, please. He
Jake,
literally, hey, talk about lies.
are you
You want to
talking
talk about
about?
liar? You need to pray for
Are you
yourself.
talking about the drive that they scored on?
I'm talking about that. Literally, they went into halftime and they told Steve Sarkisian, "Why did you bench Quinn?" He says, "We need him to get better. We want you to give
Oh,
him some
you're
time off."
talking about the first game.
Yes, against
I'm
Georgia.
talking about. I thought you were talking about Texas A&M. That's my bad.
No, no. Oh, of course. I'm saying coming into it, there's two things that happen that need to change. Quinn has to play better. And the second thing is we cannot do the turnovers. That's how Georgia beat us last time. The turnovers helped them. They had short field the whole time. That's what I was trying to get at. Let's go.
I agree.
Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off.
I
College
agree.
playoff hopes. What is this?
So there's a bunch of teams that are crying that they should make the playoffs. You got Alabama, you got Ole Miss, and then you
Well,
also got who was the other one? Fill in one.
there's a lot
Colorado
of
should.
teams, but there's a lot of teams that are trying right now, and we don't understand why. Like you have 3 losses. It's just let it go. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
one of the teams in the championship weekend, they're gonna fall off. I think even Miami thinks that they deserve a chance. So it's Alabama, Ole Miss, South Carolina, and Miami all think they deserve a chance in the playoffs, which they're all currently out. Out of those 4 teams, Jake, which team do you think that deserves a chance in the playoffs?
I'm going Miami.
Bama,
Let me tell you why.
Bama.
I think Cam Ward, when you look at their losses, they're not much blowouts. They're usually close ending games. Bama and Ole Miss have blowouts in their camp. And then who was the last team? South Carolina? Oh, those guys look like shit at times too. So if anything, I'm going Miami. Look at the point differential in all those 4 games and show me. That would be the thing that I would say.
Can
That's
we?
what I would do.
The thing is about Miami is that they have 2 bad losses.
Can I ask a question though?
What you got?
Why do they believe that they should be in?
Because they're only a 2-loss team. They're all 2 losses. Oh, South Carolina's 3 losses. No, they're all 3 losses. I'm sorry. Because one of these teams in the championship weekend is going to fall off. And they're thinking, okay, they're going to fall off. So put us in. Everyone knows that if there's a choice between, I don't know, let's just say Ole Miss or Alabama, they're going to put Alabama in.
Which
We
is
all
dumb.
know it. So teams like that have 3 losses think that they deserve a chance at the playoffs.
I don't agree with that at all.
I just wanted you to explain it for the people that are dumb like me.
It's a slap in the face. And if I'm like I said, if anything, I'm going Miami because they have the point differential probably better than the other 3 teams.
And you say that, but I'm looking at South Carolina. They lost to LSU by 3 points, which was controversial, by the way. Alabama, they lost by 2 points. So Ole Miss is their only bad loss.
How bad was it?
27-3.
That's pretty bad. It's crazy that you want to bring up the other 2 pretty fast.
But Ole Miss was ranked at the time and still ranked. Miami, they have 2 bad losses against unranked opponents.
What are their point differential?
Does
Put up
not
their
matter.
point
They
differential.
lost.
Oh, now you don't want to bring up the point
They
differential.
lost by unranked opponents, Jake. Sorry.
Y'all want to talk about I got biasness? He don't want to bring up the point differential for
Is that
Miami.
bias?
I mean, if they're unranked teams, I mean that should be the biggest factor there.
Or is that just bias for him with Miami?
They lost by 4 points to Syracuse.
Does not matter. They lost to unranked opponents.
They lost to 28-23 to Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech just took Georgia to the wire. Okay?
Did Georgia lose?
No, but what I'm saying is that's a good team. That's not a bad team.
I have a question. Did Georgia lose?
Absolutely not, sir.
Okay. So Miami lost once again, to 2 unranked opponents.
Wait a minute. This shouldn't even be controversy at all. Have you looked this up?
Go ahead.
Go check out all 3 of those fucking teams. All 4 of them. Miami has 2 losses.
Yes, Jake, but look at their strength of schedule.
I'm done, bro. No,
It's
no, no,
it's the
no,
same
no.
thing. It's the same thing
That's
as for.
beyond
It's the
bullshit.
same thing. I didn't hear you
So don't
raving
tell
about.
me
Hang
wins and
on,
losses don't count
I
then.
didn't hear you raving
This is
or
what I was
crying
talking about,
for
Juan.
Florida State last year.
That's fine.
They went undefeated.
That's
That's
a hold
fine.
on. That's a
Put it
completely different
put
subject.
it
You know
on
why
a
that is?
t-shirt,
Is
Juan.
because that was a 14 playoff. It's now 12. My point is this: wins and losses count. If they don't, and we're gonna go biasness towards strength of schedule and which conference you're in, then that's bullshit. Miami deserves to be in more than ever now.
Jake,
That's
you said
straight
it.
trash.
I believe that you said it on a previous pod that you don't think Boise State deserves to be in the playoffs because of their schedule.
Miami's not in a bad. Are they in that bad of a conference? In fact, they're in the final 4 conferences that are
Miami,
looked at by college
and
football.
look at Miami's freaking losses and
I
look at
don't
their
want to hear
schedule.
that. They have
Look
2
at their
losses.
schedule.
Everybody else
I
has
don't
3.
look at their schedule, bro. It's so
If
bad.
Miami's not in, I call varsity. That's all I'm gonna say. That's a slap in the face. If you're gonna tell me that the 4 major places
If
is Big 12, Big 10,
if
ACC, and
Miami,
SEC, and
everyone
ACC
knows
doesn't
that
mean nothing,
the
it's a slap in the
SEC,
face.
everyone knows that the SEC runs college football.
Juan, if this happens, I don't. Then you know what? If I'm in the ACC or the Big 12, I can't lose at all because
Look,
they're gonna
look.
favor. You
I'm
might as
looking at
well.
this
This is
right
what I mean
now.
by this. You might as well favor the SEC and the Big 10 and fuck the other two because that's
I'm
a
looking
slap
at
in the
this
damn
right now,
face.
man. Miami, they literally did not play one ranked opponent.
Matt, they're only playing who's on their schedule.
Not one.
Okay, that's a slap in the face, bro. Slap in the damn face.
Terrible.
Yeah,
Terrible.
they deserve to be in there. They deserve it.
One look right.
What's wrong with him?
Look right again. You see that little white thing right there on his hat? What is that?
What are you talking about?
Oh, never mind.
Get to the next one. That's a slap in the face.
Was it on the college?
Would you want to see Miami get bounced like early, like by the big,
If I
or would
want
you
to
rather
see
see a comp
SEC
team?
play, I would watch the whole entire college football all over again. If I want to just see
Yeah.
the SEC face each other, then might as well just play the games during the year. Screw it, man. Oh my gosh, that's hurtful. That's hurtful. Well, Miami's going to get out of that spot because they're not facing for that chip.
Yep. So
How does Boise State get the 4th still?
I don't know, bro. This is just the updated bracket.
They're going to change that when the Big 12 gets their
Well,
winner.
absolutely. This will be changed 100%.
Okay.
Like Indiana will probably get bounced out. Miami for sure will be bounced out.
I don't know about that.
Who does Arizona State play in the Big 12 championship?
What was the other? BYU.
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 We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Can't wait.
They play Iowa State, colleague, guys. Y'all are something else.
Wait,
Really?
BYU lost?
No, they won, but they still had no chance.
Wow, that's a slap in their face too, man. They need to fix that crap. I had this argument with Omar. I'll do it here. They need to change this whole overall bullshit of standings and stuff in different conferences. I argued this the last week too. That's dumb. Makes no sense to me. They don't go by anything.
SMU can get bounced out too.
Yeah. All right, next one. Where's the NFL?
I mean, I've been trying to, but y'all just keep going, blabbering, and not shutting up.
Sorry, sir.
Sorry, sir.
Since that's all the NCAA we have, we're going on to the NFL. Where the Monday night game was the Broncos against the Browns, where the Broncos edged out a win against the Browns 41-32. Are the Broncos a threat in the AFC?
I didn't write this, but I will answer. What do we mean by threat? That's a real question. What's a threat mean? Can they win 2 playoff games? Can they win 1? Because I believe they can win 1 for sure. Can they win 2? We're counting on a rookie to go crazy and do that with an average team around him. I'm going to say this. It all depends on who the Broncos see. Now, I do like that the Ravens lost. I know we'll get into that later. I believe teams with high powered offenses, Denver should not see at all because it's hard to keep up with them, as we're learning. But like a Steelers team, a Chargers, a Chiefs, teams that play very methodically and slow, and they're trying to kill the clock as much as you are, I think Denver has a great chance to win. They did great. Proud of my boys. They looked absolutely wonderful yesterday. Bo Nix to fix his boy. That boy is him. We found our QB. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. But as I was saying, when it counts the most, Denver is cannot see high powered offenses because I don't know right now if we can keep up. By the way, we need Riley Moss needs to get back soon. That was embarrassing to see Jerry Judy go off for like 400 yards. But other than that, great move, great dub. It's not over yet. You can still lose out and lose the playoff chances. Great bye week in the works, and we got the Colts to at least eliminate one AFC team coming after us. We do need the Dolphins to maybe lose another game to kind of secure it, but we will see. Great dub, Denver.
Jake, that was a good win. I will admit that. Jameis Winston gave y'all the win. We can all agree with that one. But slow down on Bo Nix. Now he's impressed me this so
Slow
far.
down.
Hang on, he's impressed me. I can admit that. I had him as the third best quarterback out of this draft. He has impressed me.
Top two, not two.
But remember CJ Stroud in his rookie year? Look at him now.
I
Remember,
believe they went. I
remember
believe they
whenever
went after O line.
remember whenever Brock Purdy was playing good in his rookie season, and you said, "Whoa, hang on, Matt. Let people get game film on him. Then people are gonna slow him down."
Mm-hmm.
So Jake, hey bro, congratulations. Bo Nix is looking really good, but slow down, because you never know.
Mm-hmm. Well, game field is coming. I believe
And
both
and
makes.
I guarantee you. Now I have y'all making the offs, absolutely.
We'll see.
But if they see a Ravens team, a
Which might
Chief,
not happen.
a Chiefs team,
Nah, I don't know why you're screaming that one.
a Steelers team, a Chargers team, boy, they're gonna be licking their chops. A
Oh, those teams are.
rookie quarterback, first time in the playoffs, they're gonna be licking their chops.
Here's what hurts you about the Steelers and the Chargers for sure, and the Chiefs. I would say Denver plays them twice. Both of those teams twice. And I think when they saw the Steelers early in the season, I think Mike Tomlin's not smart enough to not know. I bet you he threw the kitchen sink at Bo Nix, knowing that he probably thought I would not have to see this quarterback again. So, in my opinion, you practically gave all your chess pieces away in your first games. All I'm saying is,
Jake,
and by the way,
that
I
was
need
like y'all
Sean Payton to
second.
get.
That was like y'all second or third game against
That's
the
fine. I
Steelers.
believe they threw the
But they
kitchen
threw
sink
all
at
the
him.
way there. Y'all saw a Justin Fields. Y'all didn't see Russell Wilson.
Hey, there's no
And
difference
boy,
in my
I
opinion.
would love to see that in the offs.
You don't know how bad I love
Russell
to see that.
Wilson revenge game against
Mm.
that bum Sean Payton.
See, that needs to stop. Sean Payton deserves Coach of the Year for what he's doing with Denver. Denver was a 5-win team projected this year,
I think
and
that
what
he'll be
he's
in the
done,
running. I think that he'll be in the running for
I
it.
think he should get it no matter
Of
what with
course,
what
you're
he's done.
biased.
Oh no, there's no bias. Everybody hates on Sean.
That Broncos hat tells me otherwise. What are you talking about?
Sean has done the unthinkable and
Sean.
Yo,
built a
even his
team.
throat gave out. He didn't even believe it. Even his throat gave out.
That was coughing. Sean has done the unthinkable and built a team within a year, letting go of a bad contract quarterback, having to deal with the bad salary cap, and right now is 3 games above 500. Give him credit where it's due. Now, is the job finished? Job's not finished. Why be happy? No, job's not finished. Job needs to be finished first. Let's get to the playoffs. Let's see if we can win these next couple of games and show ourselves what we can do. As I was saying, and as I'll finish it out, if I'm the Steelers, if I'm the not the Chargers, because you can't see the Chargers. If I am the Steelers, the Texans, or the Chiefs, I don't want to see a Denver team. Not in the playoffs. I don't. This is going to be a crazy AFC wild card weekend. I'll tell you that right away. Because I believe the Bills will end up taking the 1 seed, and I do believe the Chiefs will go into number 2 seed. So I'm just saying, the Chiefs can't. The only team I don't want Denver to see is the Bills and the Ravens right now. I believe high-powered offenses will obliterate them, and I don't know if we can keep up. That's the only. See, this is me being fair. I believe we cannot keep up right now with high-powered offenses, and I think the Ravens and Bills do that immediately. That's what we need to understand. As for it all, let's see what happens. Proud of you, Broncos. Keep doing your thing.
The coach
We
of the
we
year will probably go to that hurrah coach in Detroit.
if I don't know if they win the 1 seed. If they win the 1 seed, you might have a point. That's what I'll say.
The
Well,
Lions?
yeah, if they get the 1 seed. I don't know if they'll get the 1 seed. Their last 4 games are pretty tough. They got y'all.
Oh
They
yeah.
have the
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
y'all. They
Oh
got the
yeah.
Vikings
What's in
again.
y'all?
They have the Packers. They have
No.
several teams.
Didn't they beat the Packers already once?
Don't do that. They got Thursday night. I'm ready. All right, get to the next one. Great Dub Bronx.
Yep, Broncos. The Eagles pull out an upset against the Ravens, 24-19.
Are you going?
Anybody else want
Oh,
to go?
should Juan put more respect on the Eagles? Juan, we're all for it.
Juan.
Now he wants to go blind. Now he wants to go blind. No, 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 no. Juan, give the Eagles the respect they deserve. You piece of trash have been hating on him for so long on that team, saying, I don't know why you keep putting the Eagles in there. Now give him respect. Go.
Good job, Eagles. Yay. They did the thing.
Does Jalen Hurts look good?
No. Go ahead.
Go ahead, Matt.
I was actually shocked that the Eagles won because all we ever hear is Lamar Jackson's 49-1 against the NFC, something like that. I don't know. I might have over exaggerated. You got to put the respect on the Eagles, Juan. You have to, man. Sorry. They did the unthinkable. Everyone had the Ravens winning this game because of that so-called NFC record for Lamar Jackson. I mean, does this not change your mind that the Eagles is the top NFC team, Juan? Like, come on, man. They took out
I
your
would say so.
Ravens. Not only that, man. I don't know about y'all, but I think Justin Tucker is washed.
Yo,
Yeah,
Good
he is.
night.
that right there.
Hold on. Lamar has not lost to an NFC opponent since the Giants, I think, 2 years ago. I think it's time to give him his credit, bro. I really do. Give him his credit, Juan. This Eagles team is the best team in the NFC, yes or no? How not, Juan? How not?
You still got the Lions and the Vikings out there.
Okay.
This dude said the Vikings.
Yo,
That should have lost to the Cardinals.
shoulda, coulda, woulda. Your boy Kyler threw it away.
No, not my boy. I've been saying that guy. He's trash. That's fine. Give the Eagles their respect. As for Lamar, boy, your boy is on the clock, bro. If he don't do shit in the playoffs, I will question as the Ravens. Not only that, is John Harbaugh to y'all the most overrated head coach of all time? He won 1 Super Bowl because Ray Lewis was on a farewell tour and hasn't done shit since. I think that's the most overrated head coach. I never walk in there and say, "Damn, I wonder what John Harbaugh's game plan is to win
I
this game."
mean, his specialty is not offense. It's not defense.
Special teams,
He's a special teams head coach.
the saddest thing, bro. I
So
saw that. No, I just don't believe it.
Lamar Jackson, I will say this: Lamar Jackson saved this guy's career. He would have been fired a long time ago.
You might be right, but at the same time, Lamar's about to hurt his own career if he doesn't do anything this offseason. This
But
season.
no, don't say that, Jake, because these Lamar Jackson gobblers will say, "Well, he still has a chance at the MVP."
Yeah, they'll throw that out there. Like I said, Lamar, it's time to show up. Put up or shut up. Let me look up their games before we go on. I know they have.
Ooh, is the Eagles
They
or the Ravens?
no the Ravens. Who do they have next? These are their last four games: the Giants, the Steelers, the Texans, and the Browns. I better see them go 4-0.
I really think they can go 3-1.
Who would they lose to? Juan? Who should
I
they
would,
lose to?
I would say the Steelers would probably give them the most problems.
If they lose a second time to the bum ass Steelers, I'm gonna scream.
I'll scream with you.
Slap in the face. Go ahead. Next one. Let's get into the other AFC North showdown. This bullshit ass game.
Whoa. Steelers show off an incredible offense performance against the Bengals, 44-38. Are the Steelers a playoff threat in the AFC?
A playoff threat's wild. Knowing that what they can be. Here's the thing. I don't know if anybody knows this, but whenever you play against the Bengals defense, everybody gets a turn at going up for 30 to 40 points. Everybody gets a turn. You get a turn. You get a turn. I get a turn. We all get a fucking turn. This team is terrible on defense. Poor Burr has to sit through this horrific crap. I tried to point this out earlier to y'all. Guys, if Burr flips his record around, he's literally an MVP candidate with the numbers he's putting out right now. But once again, the Bengals show you how piss poor they are as a damn organization, and they show you the exact opposite. This team is horrific. I love these points that are being made and have been thrown to me as I've been listening to different pods and other things, and I put statures together. Here's my main point. They just paid Burrow this year. They haven't even played Jamar Chase. They plan on not paying T. Higgins. They haven't done anything at all except pay Burrow. How in the hell you let go of all your defense already? You probably let go of everybody. Jesse Bates. Come on, man. This is bad to watch. And because of that, we're seeing just bad play now. This was not good look. I know everybody's going to rush around and say Russ looked all this and that. But like I said, against the Bengals, everybody gets a turn against that defense. As I was saying, and I'll say it again, the Steelers have to show me against a good defensive team that they can score points, not against these trash cans. This is another Giants Jets win. When they play good defensive teams like the Browns have a good defense. Or when they played against the Ravens, you saw how average Russ was. Go ahead, Matt. Go ahead, scream about your boy. Go ahead, unbutton his pants. Go ahead,
You
keep
know,
going.
if Russell Wilson would have performed bad, you would have been shitting on him right now. I will say this. Justin Fields would have done this.
Oh, here we go.
He wouldn't have done this at all.
Hey, yo, don't talk about Justin Fields. Just
can-
talk about the game.
But
Talk
like
about
Jake,
the game.
Juan, you say that, but he keeps shitting on Russell for some reason. I
Because
think,
he hates Russell because they did the immoral
Jake
thing.
says everyone gets a turn. You get a turn. You get a turn. I mean, you could pull up the stats. I think Russell Wilson was the only one that threw 4 on this Bengals head.
For what?
400 yards.
I thought he had
4?
3.
He had 4, sir. Check that again. 400 yards. But like you said, everyone gets a turn. But Russell Wilson did the best out of every other team. 3 tutties, 1 pick, bro. Russell Wilson looked perfect that game. He was doing everything he needed to do. Like I said, I'm gonna say it again.
414, bro.
414, bro. 400 yards.
Mm-hmm. He looked right. He looked absolutely
Put
great.
some respect on that man's name.
You do know 300 plus yards is average. What every a quarterback is doing is as I'm
But
looking at
guess
this.
what? Guess what? Russell Wilson did 4.
Congrats.
No other
Hey,
quarterback.
why didn't he do this against the Browns the week before?
I don't know what Jake.
No, yeah, I agree. Yeah, I wouldn't know either, man. That's like I said.
Think he
Who
threw
the
over 2
Steelers
though.
got? Oh, they got the Browns again. Redemption time, Russ. Let's see what happens. They get the Browns, the Eagles, the Ravens, the Chiefs, and the Bengals. Boy, am I ready to see this run. Let's see how Russ does this coming up.
They
Now
go
that he don't
3.
get
They go 3-2.
3-2. You should say 4-0, 5-0. I mean 4-1, 5-0.
I'm more realistic. 3-2.
Who would they lose to? The Chiefs and the Steelers?
I would
I mean the
say
Chiefs and the Eagles?
I would say the Eagles and Ravens.
They beat the Chiefs?
I think they beat the Chiefs.
What the hell?
I mean, Jake, you said it yourself, bro. That Chiefs team's a nobody right now.
They play good defense. And then all I know is a better.
So does the Steelers.
Who do I trust? Pat Mahomes going against a good defense or Russ going against a good defense? I don't know about you, bro. I'll
Well,
take Pat all
I'm
day.
gonna keep it a buck, bro. As of right now, it's a coin flip.
Yeah, okay.
Even Patty Mahomes is
We'll
playing bad
TikTok
right
that one.
now.
We'll TikTok that one.
Even he's. I mean, it's about time you put out a fucking TikTok.
Yeah,
They're
I'm the only
both
one
playing
doing it.
bad.
Congrats. Thank you.
It's your one
Man,
job
just
to
just
do.
upload a damn YouTube.
It's your one
Yeah,
job to
press
do.
the damn button. Press it up. Yeah,
It's
go
your
ahead.
one job to do.
Go ahead. Same thing with Spotify. Easy thing, right?
That's your wife. Your wife does that. Like I said, bro, Patrick Mahomes, he's playing bad too, bro. It's a coin flip.
Like I
Simple as
said,
that.
Pat Mahomes. I would take Pat Mahomes. Who would you take, Juan? Against a good defense, Pat Mahomes or Russ?
And it's a Christmas game too. Merry Christmas.
Yep. I can't wait for that one. Juan, do you hear me? Idiot.
Obviously, he's gonna say Patrick Mahomes, and nobody would say freaking.
You're the dumbass that said coin flip. It's a coin flip.
But you just said like it's like we're playing like a would you rather in a way.
No,
Like,
we're about to see it on Christmas Day.
Going to choose Patrick Mahomes over Russell Wilson.
Like I said, Russ better show up, bro. He's got the Browns. It better be redemption. I better see 300 on this one. That's all I know. I better see 300. If he's that good, I better see 300.
I mean, he almost had 300 last time.
He almost.
He 30 yards away.
He lost that game, didn't he?
Yeah, he sure did.
I think Winston's going to outplay him. You get ready.
Or he'll just throw another game away.
No, he played a good defense at the end.
James played a good defense in the end. I didn't see that.
2 pick sixes.
Or was it just bad quarterback play?
Stop hating. Stop hating on him. Go ahead.
All right, well, we're gonna move it on along. You guys are just talking now.
I mean, Juan, you're not saying anything, bro. You're just paying attention to your phone.
I was trying to look up something, but it kept giving me these dumb stats.
Yeah.
I was like, I typed in what QB has thrown for more than 300 yards against the Bengals defense this year, and it kept telling me Joe Burrow.
You just got to keep looking it. Look up other games.
I know, but it just kept telling me Joe Burrow, and I was like, no, dude. I mean, against the Bengals defense, and it kept saying,
everybody got a turn, bro. Everybody got a turn.
I was looking it up.
Justin Herbert caught 297 yards against them. I think I saw earlier the Ravens.
Shut up. Anyways,
your very own Patrick Mahomes only threw 150.
That's because they know how to play him.
Oh God!
Shut up. Let's go. Let's move it on along. Press the button. Give me the banner. Give me the banner. I already know what's next.
Only had 120, but everyone gets a turn.
I already know what's next.
Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew. Can we do average quarterbacks at the most, not below average?
I mean, in your eyes, you see Russell Wilson as below average.
No, he's average at best. I don't see a difference between him and Justin Fields.
Uh,
400 yards is the difference.
We'll see this weekend. I think Jameis outplays him. Get ready. I'm calling that early, guys. Y'all put that on the TikTok. Let's go.
that's a sneak peek right there.
Yep.
No,
HTJ's top five. Let's get it going, man. We here.
this is a segment where we give it to a guy who doesn't know ball and he runs away with it and does his thing.
Well, my
This
lord.
is a list based on bias, by the way.
It's not.
Oh hey,
All right, let's get it going. Honorable mentions. Want to do? See, I'm not a hater. Steelers are 6 and the Chargers are 7 right now. Honorable mentions. They didn't make my top five. I believe these 5 teams have a chance at winning the Super Bowl this year. I'm gonna have to put the Packers back at number 5. My gosh, these guys will be on a mission. They play the Lions this weekend. This is gonna really show you something. But right now, the Packers are doing everything they got to do to win their games. They destroyed the Niners, destroyed y'all. That was embarrassing. And they keep going above and beyond right now. Um, they're them. They're them right now. I believe that they're the team that I said they would be. They're the wild card team that I would be afraid to play the most. Number 4, I'm gonna go Chiefs. This is out of respect out of Pat Mahomes and Andy Reid. They deserve it. They still keep winning these games. I poised a shocker there. Should have been a false start and no fumble, but I saw the refs, hold their whistle and hold that flag for Patty. Shocker there. Congrats. Escaping another close loss there. But we'll go. Lions. Here's the thing that worries me. Why I had to drop them down. Guys are getting injured. They're getting more and more hurt. This is scary to me. I don't know when they do play. All these better teams, they have a 4 game slate. They get the Niners. That's probably a free dub now, like you said earlier. But they do have to now play the. Who else do they have? I think they got the Bills coming up. They have the Vikings again. They have the Packers this weekend. You have to be careful. Lions have a bad, rough last 4 or 5 games. Number 2, yo, the Bills, man. They are just dominating anybody in their way. Not to throw talk at throw shit on y'all. I just laugh because of what we talked about earlier in the
fine.
season.
I just want to point out that is twice that you have dissed us for no apparent reason. No apparent reason whatsoever.
No. I just said what I
No,
had to
no.
see.
I'm just saying that is twice that we've been playing that you just dissed us. I'm not making excuses. They beat
Well,
us.
I'm saying the Packers dismantled y'all and then went on to beat the Dolphins on Thursday night. It was a great game
But did
too.
you have to say that? They played the Dolphins more recently. Why'd you have to go to us?
I'm just saying that their past 2 games they've looked dominant. Okay, that's
The
all I'm trying
Lions,
to say.
the Lions almost lost to the Bears, who had to fire their head coach because they didn't do the
Hmm.
timeout. Remember that?
I'm just saying the Bills did a absolute work. I remember it was you actually that said if Brock Purdy played, this would be a close game. Boy, did we not see that at all. Um, it was embarrassing. The Bills showed up. They showed out. Got to give the Bills their credit. Eagles.
Yo, Matt, what's his favorite, dog? I can cut this dude out.
Eagles. We'll get into that. No. We'll get another pot on that because I remember. I don't forget what everybody tells me. I just remember there's some stuff that we were talking about back in the day. Now, as for the Eagles, give them their credit where it's due. These guys are for real. These guys just showed you against a team that is honestly. Ravens were smacking everybody in the face that had the NFC logo on their helmet. And they got dismantled by the Eagles. Eagles outplayed them, outsmarted them, outran them, outdid everything against them. This was a dominant win. I think the Eagles are the best team, and they could honestly very well be the Super Bowl winners this year. Just call them spade. What you think? What you think, Juan? I think my
I have no
brother.
problem with this list this week.
Wow. Okay. I like it. I
I have
like it.
no, I have no problems with this list this week.
Okay.
Can you explain to me why you have the Chargers instead in front of the Steelers?
Because the Steelers have a better record right now. That's the only thing. I do believe the Chargers can move up. They have the Chiefs this weekend. I'm going quiet mode upset there. I think the Chargers could actually win that game. I really do. And if they do, boy, would that help out a lot of things that I have predicted in the past. I need to get the Chiefs at that 2 seed. I don't want them hiding in that 1 seed. I need them at that 2 seed
And you
specifically.
keep saying, right, the Chiefs, but you don't think they are a better playoff team than anyone?
I don't know if that's a good team anymore. Everybody keeps running with them and they're afraid. Like I said, everybody's afraid to jump off that boat because of what the Chiefs have done the past 2 years to people. I'm telling you right now, I jumped off this boat the second I just came into this season telling y'all, guys, they're not three-peating. I jumped off that boat. Before the boat even got off, I said, I'm getting off this damn boat. F that. I don't like
Well,
Carver.
I know they're not going to three-peat. I'll give you that. I don't. I
But
don't have them.
I don't see them past the first round. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I don't see them past the first round.
I
Okay.
can't do that. I can't do that.
Okay. I jumped off this boat already and I'm going to stick with it. I want to see Denver to end their streak. I think it happens. I told you this 20 years ago exactly. There was a Patriots team that was doing it. They were going for a three-peat and a helmet with a horse on it said no mas. No mas.
Matt,
History always repeats
do you
itself.
think that's what's going to happen?
Absolutely.
I'm
I mean,
asking Matt.
the only reason why Jake is even saying that the Chiefs aren't making it past the first round is because he's hoping that his Broncos beat him in the first round.
We'd see them first round. That's why I want them to lose one more game. Because I don't know if the Bills will lose another game.
Don't y'all play them at the very end of the season?
Hmm.
Patty Mahomes will be sitting.
I think, yeah. I think if the Bills play earlier,
If
yeah,
the Bills lock up the number one, then Patrick Mahomes will be
Patrick
sitting
Mahomes will
that
sit
last
and
week.
wait. Yep, that's exactly what will happen. I don't think anybody will play. And they'll stay at their seats.
I said this last time on the pod, and you yelled at us.
Who did?
You did.
What did I say?
That when they played y'all, they were going to be sitting their players because they already knew they either had the lock, or that they were already
I
in the
need them to
playoffs.
lose a game. I think if they now hold on, if they don't lose a game currently right now, if they don't lose a game, they will play their starters because as long as the Bills stay winning, they have to play their starters the whole time because of the Bills tiebreaker of beating them earlier this year. They have to play their start. The Bills have to fall somewhere against them, and I don't see the Bills falling. I thought that Lions game, I don't see it anymore because the Lions don't look that scary. We always say this: teams look good and they look good too early every year. The Lions, I think, did that. I really do. I think the Lions did that this year. I think they look good and they look good too early, and I think they're going to fall down first out of the whole entire dominant top four Super Bowl looking teams. I think the Lions are going to fall off, and I think it's to the Packers. I'm telling you right now. I think the Packers destroy when it counts. Get ready.
Speaking of that game, that just so happens to be the Thursday night game.
You can take off the thing. Go
I mean,
ahead.
I sure wish you would have taken it off.
Love this game. I'll go first. Guys, this is a healthy Jordan Love now. I told you the last time they played, J Love Live was not healthy. This is the best quarterback in the NFC when he plays. The better team is the Eagles. I believe they do coddle Jalen a little bit. They do a little. They make sure that Saquon runs the ball. They kind of protect him. Noticed that especially giving him 5 attempts the whole second half. He didn't even throw the ball about 5 more times in the second half. That's not the case with J Love Live. This is the best quarterback in that whole entire NFC. I think he shows up. He proves to the Lions he shouldn't have beat us that damn first time. I was hurt. Now watch me work and watch me whip and watch me nay nay. These guys are going crazy. Lions will lose. With that being said, if I'm the Packers, you win this game. You still control your destiny as long as you can get the Eagles to lose somewhere, bro. But you control your destiny to at least win a division because you do still see the Vikings as well, and they have 2 losses. So if I'm the Packers, win this game, you control your destiny. And my thing is other than playing the Eagles, which you probably have to play in Philadelphia, you still control everybody going to Green Bay. And what I've noticed is teams that are in cold weather and you play their kind of game, this is why I told you they brought Josh Jacobs for this damn reason. Run the damn ball over and over and tire the hell out of them. If you watch that Miami Dolphins game, those boys were cold as ever. Josh Jacobs said, "Boy, those boys look cold as ever, bro. They didn't want to hit me no more. They didn't even want to touch me come the third quarter and fourth. Hit them in the mouth with your best game plan. I love what Tom Brady said earlier. Use your weather to your advantage, and they will do that. They will beat the Lions, and they will show you they can win very different ways. Go, Pat, go.
So, Jake, I don't know if you know this, right? But the weather has nothing to do with this because it's at Lions.
I
It's
know
in a
it's in
dome.
Lions. It's in Detroit. But
It's in
go,
a
Pat, go.
dome.
I'm just saying they
It's
need.
the weather has nothing to do. It helps nobody. It helps
It's
more
in
the
a dome.
Lions.
What I'm saying is if they
It
win this
helps the
game,
Lions more than anybody.
if it's in a, hold on. What I'm trying to say, if they win this game, they just have to beat the Vikings. And if they beat the Vikings, I think they can take over the division.
Not only
If they
that,
take over the division, I think they're the number 2 seed.
Josh Jacobs is questionable for this game.
Don't worry. He will be ready to play.
Just saying, man, he's questionable.
Hey, let's start believing whenever I say guys are going to play. I told you I'd heard rumblings that Brock Purdy was going to play. Y'all both laughed at me in the face. I warned y'all. I
No
get
one laughed
hearings.
at you.
You literally said, "Oh, I don't know where you're getting that from. He only threw one pass." No, I
That
told y'all guys.
that
I
was a
had heard
report.
information earlier in the day from a guy, a source, a credible source I know that Brock Purdy was going to play.
You
He's
didn't
playing.
hear that from anybody.
Okay.
You just guessed right. That's all you said.
Oh, now it's just guessing
All of a
right.
sudden, Jake, little hometown Jake has credible sources.
All I'm saying is I know some people outside the system. Let's go.
Jake knows nobody. Um, I have the Lions winning this one.
Oh.
I would like to say the Packers, but I have a weird feeling that Jordan Love will get the ball last to win the game, and then Jordan Love does what Jordan Love does and throws a pick for the Lions to win the game.
He hasn't done that
Ju-
the past 2 games.
It's just what Jordan Love does.
Yeah.
I mean, the past 2 games they've won.
Yes. I think he's fixing himself ready. Playoff time is here.
I mean, the last time these two teams played, Jordan Love threw a pick six.
Like I said, Jordan Love was hurt.
Jordan
He's
Love
not
still
hurt no
played.
more.
Right. That was the
Yep.
issue.
J Love Live's here, bro. J Love Live is here.
I've seen a healthy Jordan Love throw picks like that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Has nothing to do with this.
What's your score?
My score 24-17 Lions.
I got 31-17 Packers. I think they show them they shouldn't have won. You get ready. What you got, one?
Dude, let's go with the Lions. It's right to safe bet. That's all I can say. It's just right with the safe bet.
Oh, my
You know, the Bears kind of, made them look a little, humble. Them, made them look a little human. So I think they're gonna come back and do some ungodly things this week. So I'm gonna go Lions.
They won the game. It'd be different if they lost.
Yeah, but they shouldn't have been that close to a Bears team.
Bad QB play.
Bad head coach.
So I'm gonna go 28-17.
Cliff Kingsbury might be on his move to Chicago next year.
I don't see that. We'll see. Like I said, Packers, go Pack, go. Josh Jacobs, man. Run the ball. Do what the Lions do to everybody else. Run the hell out of that ball on them. See what they do. Next one. Oh, last game, right? Last point right here. This is a little sad.
LeBron James washed. The Timberwolves defeat the Lakers 109-80. LeBron with only 10 points. His father time catching up.
You know what hurts me, guys?
We don't care.
This is the greatest player of all time. This is my GOAT. He's done everything every year after year, 22
Sound like
seasons.
another conversation we don't want to have.
Well, hold on. I just wanted to say this. I think LeBron's wise next move, if he wants to play another 2 more years, is either tell the Lakers, I need a number 2 and I need to be a number 3 that can play a 2 at times, or trade me. Because This is embarrassing to watch. It's literally Anthony Davis and LeBron are bust. Um, they're practically trying to use him as a superstar in his 22nd season. This is just unheard of. Michael Jordan was well past his prime around this time. He was over there sitting down, playing golf, smoking cigars, not playing in the league. Uh, Kobe was a shell of himself, RP. Even Duncan, my favorite, was averaging 10 to 15 points at most. He wasn't doing much around these late in the seasons. They're trying to tell a man that's in his 22nd season, hey, be our Jalen Brown to us. Please. Be our Jalen Brown or Jason Tatum. It always mismatches who's one, who's two in that in the Celtics. That's what's embarrassing. JJ Redick is a great head coach. I've been watching him the past few games. He's played well. But it's sad to watch them expect this from LeBron. So if I'm LeBron, I go up to that front office and I say, get me help or trade me because I'm in my 22nd season. And that's what I would say. As for it all, they looked good at the beginning of the season. They won like 5, 6 straight. They were like 11-3, 11-4 at one point. They're now, I think, 12-9, 12-9, 12-8. They've lost a good amount. I don't want this team cannot go into the play-in. They're not made for it. A play-in would be scary to watch. So as I said, give LeBron his due and help the damn guy out. If you want another ring and let him carry it, you need to help him right now. He's not made to play 82 games. He's made to play the playoffs. Go ahead.
Once again, LeBron has to be carried to a national title or NBA finals, whatever. I do agree that, LeBron, you can't rely on him anymore. Father time has caught up to him, which, that's expected, man. You can't rely on him anymore. You have to sit him. He can't play a full season anymore. It's just not, he's not the same LeBron. Yeah, occasionally you'll get that big game, that big 35-point game, something like that. But then you're going to get doozies like this. So I do agree with you, Jake. They do need to make something happen trade-wise to get this Lakers team help because you can't rely on LeBron James and
Go get
Anthony
Kyrie.
Davis.
I go get Kyrie.
He doesn't want to play for that sorry team, bro.
Sorry,
Dallas has something cooking.
they look better without Luka.
But not during playoff time. But it is what it is. Congratulations, LeBron. You had a good career, man. But it's time to hang it up.
Whoa! Don't do that now.
It's time
Give
to
him
hang
time.
it up.
Get him time.
If they don't make the offs this year, is it time to hang it up?
I think he would say that too.
He's been dominant for so long at this point. I just,
the greatest athlete of all time. You got to give that to him. Look at Juan. He can't even say that. He gets so mad. Yes, he's been dominant for that long. 21 years.
Tom Brady.
He sits there and he gets to not play defense. LeBron has to play both sides.
LeBron James doesn't play defense either, bum.
In his prime, he did. In his prime. What I'm saying is, this is just sad to watch. You're watching a legend, the greatest legend, just wither away. And you're just watching that, and it makes me want to cry.
LeBron James is not even top 5 athlete.
You're crazy. Shut the hell up. You sound dumb.
No, stop it.
Stop that.
You got Tiger Woods. You got Tom Brady.
Venus and Serena.
I would say Serena, not Venus.
Now, what the hell?
I don't know which one was which. I'm just saying.
Serena's the better one, and then I would also have Messi. I would also have Messi. Sorry, bro.
I'm not putting him over LeBron.
5.
Did you just say Messi?
Messi, of course.
He's never better than Ronaldo.
Not Cristiano.
Stop.
Thank you.
Mbappe is better than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Mbappe, cállate. You don't sabes nada.
Mm-hmm. We'll get to soccer talk later, though.
Yeah, man, I gotta get my soccer gear on me. Sad day, man. Sad day.
Wait. So you said Tiger, Tom Brady.
which is crazy because Tiger's not even the
Shut
best
up.
of his generation
Shut up.
of
Shut up. Hold on.
MLB. I
Shut
mean,
up.
of PGA.
Serena, Messi, right? What's your fifth? You said he's not even top 5. So who's your fifth?
Oh, of course, Kobe Bryant.
Kobe. Shut up. 3 of his rings are from Shaq.
And about 5 of LeBron's rings are from other players as well.
Yeah,
We
you sound
can
dumb.
run that.
No, don't do that. Don't do that because you'll look dumb.
I won't look dumb.
Oh, like I said, proud of you, LeBron. End of an era to watch you, my brother.
It's been dominant for so long, man.
Greatest athlete of all time. GAA.
I'd put Wayne Gretzky over him too.
Shut up. You're just naming names.
I don't watch
Naming
hockey.
names.
I don't watch
Saying
hockey.
Tiger. Tiger's not better than who's that Jack guy? Jack. He's not.
No one. Whenever Tiger was playing, no one compared to him. No one could even touch him. It was Tiger and everybody else.
How come he didn't win as many majors as Jack?
LeBron James, you had Derrick Rose at one point. You had Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. Jake, stop, bro. Sorry. No, sir. Put more respect on Tiger's name.
You're underrating Phil. Phil was great. Don't do
Phil
that.
did not compare to Tiger.
Phil was his biggest op. Yes, he was.
He was
What's
not
his last
biggest
name? Hold on.
op.
What's
Phil
his last
Mickelson.
name? Okay, I was making sure you just talking at you.
He is talking out of his ass.
No, I knew Phil, and he did it good. He was Tiger's biggest op
He
in
was
his
not.
prime.
No, he was not.
Okay.
I feel like he's just naming people
Lying to prove your point once again.
No, not lying at all. You can go look that up. He was his biggest op. They had the
No,
biggest.
you can look it up
fights.
so you don't look like a fool again.
I've been showing off and showing out. Let's go.
Still
We're
waiting
here.
for that. Still waiting for that Tom Brady assault.
I said verbally, and you said it doesn't
Now
count.
you
Not
said
at, not
verbally.
at first. You said he pushed him, punched him, gave him a
Ran up
wedgie.
on him.
I'll say this:
Took his
if I
lunch
find another
money.
quarterback doing it and not get fined or not get caught, I don't want to hear
No,
crap
there's
from
no
them.
other player that's ever touched a ref like that.
Oh, okay,
None.
okay.
Well, this episode was for all the dogs. You know what I'm saying? We out here just whooping it,
Stop.
killing it, doing great things.
Get your tickets, GNX, Kendrick and SZA. You got to go across country to Australia.
Did you see that? Did you see that Toronto is promoting the GNX tour?
They are?
Yeah, the Toronto Blue Jays. I guess what is that? What do they play? Toronto Blue Jays. Is that baseball or is that hockey?
No, that's baseball.
Yeah, I think they added on like on the Toronto Blue Jays things. They were promoting the GNX tour.
I bet you Drake probably did one of their players and girls too.
I'm just saying, Drake's off for peace. He's not like other people. Drake's off for peace.
I gotta look that up after the pod now.
I'll send it to you. Don't worry.
I'll send it to me.
It was on World Star.
All right, I love it.
I like your name today, Juan.
So gross.
Welcome.
Go ahead, Juan.
All right, let them know whenever they're gonna catch us again, Juanito. I gotta eat, man. I'm getting hungry. Gotta get some Taco Bell. Only fan. Yo, you gotta chill.
I didn't put that either.
Everyone saw you just typing, bro. What are you talking
No,
about?
they didn't.
Yes. Only fan.
Get out of here.
So
All right, send us home.
We're promoting Jake's OnlyFans. You can find him on OnlyFans. He's got an OnlyFans on there.
Chill. Show my feet.
Ugh. Gross. Alrighty. Well, Matt, you want to close out since you want to do my job? Nah, you were trying to do my job in the beginning. Go ahead, bro.
Ooh. He did
Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow the TikTok, follow the YouTube. You know what we do? We're just three regular guys trying to make it in life. We have one dream, and to make it on FS1. So
One
keep
dream,
supporting us.
one sound.
And with that being said, guys, this is the final
We
say.
we out.
Bye.